City News is brought to you by East Brewster Lawyers Rotorua, celebrating 100 years of legal excellence and innovation.
Good evening, Rotorua. Tonight on City News. Protesters march on council to voice their opposition to the proposed Eastern Arterial. The founder of iconic takeaway Joe's Diner was recognised last night at the Rotorua Hospitality Awards. And Senior Dog Control Officer says time is running out to register your dog. Over 100 people attending the Te Arawa Standing Committee meeting this morning to show their opposition at the proposed Eastern Arterial. Opposition to the proposed Eastern Arterial has grown rapidly since the New Zealand Transport Agency announced its preferred route in April. This morning's protest was organised by the Positive Rotorua Environmental Society, who say they prefer an upgrade of Tanai Road instead. Organisers of this morning's event say it's the first of many planned against the RDC and the NZTA. Trade Minister Tim Grosser was in town last week speaking with business and institutes about trade and development. Mr Grosser says tourism remains the backbone of the local economy. However, agriculture, forestry, geothermal and education are areas where the economy could grow. He says he's been looking at how we can do things smarter and better.
But I think there are some specific things we've been looking at today with key players in the Rotorua economic development space. Tourism still is a backbone of this economy, but everybody, all the people I speak to, and I guess just about every politician in New Zealand would want to see us move up the value chain towards higher end tourist operations.
The founder of iconic takeaway Joe's Diner was recognised last night at the Rotorua Hospitality Awards.
A true Rotorua icon. Please give them a big hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Joe Hovarth, who started Joe's Diner in the 1950s, won the Hospitality Icon Award. Mr Hovarth credited his success to his staff, who he said were like his family. There were 850 votes across the 13 categories in the awards. Senior Dog Control Officer Kevin Coots says dog owners who haven't registered their dog need to do so by the end of the month. Mr Coots says owners can register their dog online or at council offices. He says unregistered dogs can be impounded.
We can go onto a property and remove it if a dog's unregistered and impound it.
I bet you don't get too many happy customers when you guys walk on.
No, we don't get a lot of happy customers. You're dead right there.
So it's all about reaping what they sow. So I guess the moral of the story is get your dog registered.
Get your dog registered. It's easy. We're one of the cheapest in the country. Get it done.
In sport tonight, Rotowiti claimed their 5th straight win on Saturday in the Baywide Premier Rugby competition. After dropping 6 of their first 9 matches, most had written the local team off, but after the 17-13 win against Greeton Marist at the weekend, Rotowiti are in a 4-way tie for 4th place. To your weather update now. Tonight will be fine with southwesterlies and an overnight low of 2. Tomorrow for Tuesday, fine with morning frost, southwesterlies, a high of 12 and a low of 2. And the outlook for Wednesday, fine with morning frost, some light winds, a high of 12 and a low of 2. And the marine weather for Tuesday, variable 5 knots becoming southwest to 10 knots for a time in the afternoon with waves less than half a metre, and it looks to be fine. Coming up after the break, Alan Solomon is at the Pound to talk with Senior Dog Control Officer Kevin Coots. We meet Coach Force Officer Len Reid, and we talk with Christine Finden about her time as Keep Rotorua Beautiful Coordinator.